helping those in need. What do you think about when you hear the word neighbor? For many of us, we think of the people and homes that surround us. Now, this may bring up a positive vibe of people you really like, or it could be a real downer, like thinking about the guy next door who yells at you to get off his lawn. And with all our different neighbor experiences, it can be difficult to define what a neighbor really is. Fortunately, Jesus does a great job of defining it for us in Luke 10. Jesus is talking to a lawyer, and the guy asks Jesus, "Who is my neighbor?" But Jesus doesn't answer his question immediately. Instead, he tells him this great story. A traveler on the road from Jerusalem to Jericho is attacked, robbed, and left half dead in a ditch. A priest passes by and totally ignores him. A temple assistant looks at him and just keeps on going. Then a Samaritan passes, sees him in trouble, and shows compassion. He soothes his wounds with oil and wine and dresses them. Then he puts the man on his donkey and brings him to an inn where he can take care of him. The next day, he gives the innkeeper some money and asks him to take care of the man, and promises to pay for any costs when he returns. After telling the story, Jesus turns the question back on the lawyer. Which of these three do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers? When the lawyer replies, "The one who had mercy on him," Jesus challenges him with a clear command: "Go and do likewise." Here's the deal. The last person you would expect to help a Jewish man is a Samaritan. They were more like enemies than friends. But because the good man in our story was a Samaritan, Jesus shows the difference between those who knew the law and those who actually followed the law. Our neighborhood is as wide as the love of God. Our neighbor is the one we meet who is in need. It's not enough to hold religious titles or positions like the priest or the Levite. It's not enough to feel bad because of someone's ill fortune. Loving your neighbor means acting on behalf of others, regardless of who they are or where they're from. And the Samaritan did just that. He stopped everything he was doing to help the man. He spent his money to help him recover. Oil and wine were not cheap. He paid for his immediate care and even gave the innkeeper a modern-day blank check for whatever else might be needed. Whether he knew it or not, the Samaritan was a great example of a financial disciple, a person who uses their resources to help those in need.